Well, let's see. Give me a second. Let me see. Give me a second. I know something's wrong. Something is wrong. Nope, nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. I promise you. Not a damn thing is wrong. So since nothing is wrong, we are good to go. What are we doing? Be right back. So you're going to have to listen to this next song. One more song. You can thank me later. I don't know what these people were thinking about way back in 1931, but this this just something here. Listen. Here's the whole cover though.
There's one pet I like to pet, and every evening we get set. I stroke it every chance I get. It's my girl's pussy. Seldom plays and never purrs, and I love the thoughts it stirs. But I don't mind because it's hers, my girl's pussy. Often it goes out at night, returns at break of dawn. No matter what the weather's like, it's always nice and warm. It's never dirty, always clean, in giving thrills, never mean. But it's the best I've ever seen, is my girl's pussy.
Are y'all doing the Charleston to this? How about the Jitterbug?
There's one fella likes to pet, and every evening we get set. I stroke it every chance I get. It's my girl's birthday. Seldom plays, never burns, and I love both its birds. But I don't mind because it's hers. It's my girl's birthday. So often it goes out at night, and returns a break of dawn, break of dawn. No matter what the weather's like, it's always dry and warm. I bring tidbits that it loves, sweet too, like you tell doves. I take care to remove my gloves when stroking my girl's pussy.
Alright, listen. Is it just me, or does anybody else think that Nature Boy's sentence of LWOP, life without parole, plus 10 years, is unfair? Hear me out. In Nature Boy's case, these were young adult women. The women that came later on, I'm sure they watched videos and saw what was going on before they made the decision to join this sex cult. Um, Listen, Velvet is not some innocent chick that was abused. I mean, didn't you see the video during those times when her father was trying to get her away and get her to come back home? And you saw how she was speaking to her father and refusing to leave Nature Boy. Um, then we had a cult member. I can't remember her name. I want to say her name was Sylvia or something. She left and never went back, but she made videos and chronicled all the things that were happening. I'm sure some of those women, whether they were there at the time when they saw this video, and I'm sure some of them saw Sylvia's video before they went there. I just don't think in Nature Boy's case, he should have gotten life without parole. Now let's talk about what's his name? Brother Polite. Brother Polite took what, a 14-year-old child and drugged and raped her, was dating the mother, and when the mother found out, he's telling the mother, you can't tell anybody, you can't go to the police because that'll ruin my life. Like, she's supposed to care more about his life than the well-being and what happened to her daughter. But Brother Polite got 7 years. He'll be out in 7 years, 6 years now probably, with 10 years probation and a registered sex offender. Now, either both of them should get LWOP, or both of them should get 7 years and 10 years probation and uh, mandated to be registered as a sex offender. I don't know. Something is wrong. And then look at Diddy. I mean, what he put Cassie through for more than a decade. There are numerous crimes that were committed, including sex trafficking. Diddy ain't in jail. It's not even a criminal case against him. He paid $30 million and he's done. Something is wrong. Diddy, no jail time. Nature Boy, LWOP. Brother Polite, which I think what he did was far worse than what Nature Boy did. 7 years. And then he's free as a bird, 10 years probation, registered sex offender. I just want to know. I'm not going to stay here long. I just want to know. Is there something wrong with me for feeling this way? Or what? Hey, I'm not perfect. I could be wrong. But what is wrong with that picture? Or is that picture just fine? Then you got lawsuits up the ass. Another one with a girl that was 17 at the time. There's pictures of them together from that very night. Now you got a dude coming out against them. No signs of a criminal case against him whatsoever. The beatings that Cassie took, drugging her up, having her do all types of unseemly things with various men for years. He doesn't go nowhere near a jail cell. Something is wrong. I understand the concept of no means no. Yes, no means no. However, this chick has been inside this cult. She knew what he was about. She returned. Life without parole? For an adult who made a conscious decision to go back to a no good individual? But 7 years for a dude who takes a child and drugs a child so he could rape her. 7 years. I don't get it. People are celebrating Nature Boy life without parole. Yes, he's an idiot. Yes, he's a narcissistic psychopath. I agree with all of that. But life without parole. Is it just me? Do I need a head check? I, I, there's some discrepancies there. Don't you agree with that at least? I don't know, man. Um, I've been watching a lot of content creators cover and discuss the Nature Boy trial, and especially since its conclusion. And everybody sounds sad. And these are the people who are against him. They sound sad. Some don't want to admit that they're sad, but they are. But I understand why. Because we've been watching Nature Boy for years. Some of us from the very beginning. My first whiff of Satan of Nature Boy was when they got beat up on the bus. That's when I started following this cult. But after enduring so much Mama Dia passing away, the saga with Velvet leaving and coming back and not leaving and leaving and coming back, and then the baby and the videos we seen with Velvet and some other chick and Nature Boy, and the things they were doing on this video. Velvet couldn't have been my daughter. Neither one of those chicks could be my daughter, because I would go to where they are at and I would whip them with a belt all the way back home. But for people to act like Velvet is innocent and a victim, I don't agree with that. I don't see her as a victim. She was a willing participant in a lot of the stuff that went on. Even when she left and she went back with Olmac, and then she went back to Nature Boy, and he, we saw in videos as if he was courting her again, and we saw the other ones being servants to Nature Boy and Velvet, fixing them lunch and setting their lunch dishes in front of them so that they can eat as if they were a king and a queen. And Velvet was loving every bit of it. We saw Nature Boy have Velvet and Malia, I believe, fight on a beach or something. Don't get me wrong. I know how much of a monster he was or is, just as much as a monster as Polite and Diddy. But out of all three, he gets LWOP, Diddy doesn't even drive by a jail, and Polite gets 7 years plus 10 years probation. Anyway, that's just my particular thoughts and feelings on the situation. Oh, but what I was saying, as far as other content creators seeming seemingly being sad, I don't think they understand. Again, as I was saying, all that they have chronicled and documented and followed and watched and talked about. Now it's all over. And it's like, well, what am I going to do with myself now? For some content creators, because that's all they did was uh, deal with Nature Boy stuff. And so now there's a void. because Nature Boy has LWOP. No more videos from him and his cult shit. And I understand what they're going through because I went through it too, not with Nature Boy, but I remember I followed the Lacey Peterson, Scott Peterson case for 2 years. And when it all concluded with Scott being convicted and he received the death penalty, there was a void afterwards. Because for like over 2 years, so many people were glued to MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, you know, reading articles and participating on message boards and discussing this case. And once it's concluded, it's like, well, damn, I've been spending my so much of my time for the past 2 years indulged in this case, and now it's over. Now what? And so, what these content creators are feeling, it is completely normal. Completely normal. And again, when I say sad, I'm not saying that they're sad that Nature Boy got LWOP or that he's convicted. It's just a sadness because it's over. And what's going to become of his wives? Those ditzy bitches, if you ask me, they'll probably find another cult leader to follow. They'll probably join another cult. Because those are some mindless bird brain bitches I've ever seen in my life. I don't see them going back to their children or their families. I don't see them uh, going to college or learning a trade or getting a job. I don't see them becoming productive members of society because they're idiots. And we all enjoyed watching real nigger moments and all the shenanigans that went on in Carbon Nation and all his different personalities and name changes and things like that. It's very interesting. And I have to say, I'm going to miss all of that because that's the first time in my life I actually really seen a cult in action. You know, when that whole Jim Jones situation took place in November 1978 when they found over 900 black people dead from drinking poison after following this white man who said he was God after a while. You know, you can only read articles in the newspaper and whatever they talked about on the 6 o'clock news and um, things like that. But this Nature Boy shit, we was watching it in real time. And it was interesting as hell for me. Studying the group dynamics, recognizing certain personalities and personality disorders. And now there's no other cult online like Nature Boy. There's cults online, you know, you got quite a few of them. But they're not like a Nature Boy cult, like a cult. An online cult is a group of mindless people who follow a content creator who is charismatic and, you know, all of that. That's not like a Nature Boy cult where all these people are living and communing together and moving from place to place, country to country. And we see how they interact with each other in the home or in the woods, wherever they slept and shit, in tents. You know, it was a real soap opera, wasn't it? And now all of that is gone. And people just feel a sense of emptiness. Content creators. And they don't really understand why they're feeling this way. It's because you invested a whole lot of time, a portion of your life, watching, observing, reporting, discussing carbonation. And now it has dissipated with Nature Boy receiving LWOP. So you'll go through some emotions and feelings for about the next week or two. It'll dissipate, you know, and you'll find something else to occupy your time with. But I wonder if we'll see another cult in action like carbonation. I wonder. And maybe not, because maybe other cult leaders like Nature Boy will be a lot more careful with their bullshit in terms of how they utilize social media. At least they ought to be. If they smart, that's what they would do. So anyway, I guess it is what it is. The only thing I am interested in now is seeing what these women will do, which is probably nothing. Hmm. Thank God I ain't none of them. Thank God I have a strong mind where the things they went through for him to order one chick to slap another chick and you stay there in that, man, whatever, niggas, whatever.